Alright guys, and now we are back with Frost Walrus stage. This stage is going to be very interesting. This is where it's all going to start to become a real test to see how fast each character is at the levels. For instance, the fact that X doesn't have to get the armor pieces anymore. And if you notice, X is already taking the lead very early on, which is going to be good for him. Let's see if he can hold the lead throughout the rest of the level. Now, as like most Megaman X4 levels, this level is very short and doesn't have much to it. The only weird thing that's going to be about this is the mini-boss, because the mini-boss seems to go on a pattern-based type of battle system, but it changes its pattern differently. I don't know how the pattern is and how exactly it works. So it's going to be very interesting. But it seems like the lead that X has got has stayed consistent throughout this so far. Oh, but Zero's caught up, and now they are neck and neck. But X's charge shot is just way too powerful and just wrecks enemies. So X has got another lead. And also that segment is all random that I know of. So Zero has a bit of a disadvantage again against X. Let's see what happens. Now the weakness of this mini-boss is fire, just like it is for the normal boss. So both characters are going to use fire, and Zero does it the wrong direction. So Zero has a harder time doing this because he actually can get hit while he's doing his fire move, where if X has it charged up, he can't get hit by it. He has invulnerability frames. But even with that, Zero still managed to get through that boss relatively the same amount of time X did. So X's lead is still around the same. Now this is where I think X is just going to shine, because he can just use abilities in his charge shot going through multiple ice bricks, which can be able to really help him. And yeah, as you already can see, X is just getting a huge lead. And his lead is just getting bigger and bigger. He's already cleared a couple rooms, as Zero is just on the first big room of ice. X on the last one already. And now X is making the way to the small hallways. And this is also going to be hard for Zero to deal with, because there's so many enemies on the ground that Zero's just going to have to take a lot of damage running through this. It's going to be hard not taking a lot of damage and doing this quickly, unless you're doing very skillful wall jumps and very skillful jumps. So as you can see, Zero has been taking damage. Oh, but X got caught with that bird, making everything ice. Luckily, at the very end, it didn't really matter. It just cost him a couple seconds there. So you know, Zero is going a little bit slow through this, so he's not taking too much damage, which is good. But at the same time, it takes too much time as well. And since this is a race, you know, this is going to cost Zero. I really think since X is at the boss and him having the weakness, X is going to be able to take this pretty easily. So as we see, X is going through a little technique that you can actually hit the boss more than once, but it's a lot harder to hit the boss with the fire more than once, so X just goes for the normal charge shot to do damage. X-Zero's just got to the boss, but still hasn't started the battle yet. Watch all this is interesting to see, it takes a bit of time, so it's going to be interesting to see how much damage Zero can end up doing. Oh, and Zero also has the issue of the invincibility frames on Frost Walrus, causing his game to go a little bit slower than X's at those times. Wow, that's the biggest lead against a boss that we've seen so far. X just destroys Zero in that, which actually gives X 2 wins compared to Zero's 6. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the rest of the levels.